What's up, Atlanta? Joe Patrick here, Falcons insider for 92.9 The Game. As you can see here at the Falcons facility, where the team has just wrapped up their final training camp practice of the year, as the next time we will be here will be after the team has made cuts on Tuesday, and they are literally and figuratively kind of limping into the finish here of training camp, considering what happened today at practice, which was not good news at all for the Falcons. Kaleb McGary goes down, was carted off the field, and he, according to a club spokesperson, is having an MRI, and the club will provide an update on him later or at an appropriate time. We don't know exactly when that's going to come, but certainly seems like a significant injury. It doesn't necessarily mean it definitely is. It's worth noting that Jeff Okudah, for example, was carted off the field in training camp a couple of seasons ago. He only ended up missing about 6 weeks or so. That was an ankle. They're obviously going to be careful with guys at this time, but it is worth noting that they kind of stopped the music. The team huddled around as McGary was being put on that cart. So certainly did not look good. Ray McLoud also came up lame after a route on air and was treated on the side by a trainer before he left practice. He did not practice on Monday due to an illness. He was back on the field today and obviously leaves early. Kadero Hodge has not practiced this week as he's dealing with an injury. So lots of little injuries. That's on top of, a whole slew that we've covered on the podcast and on the radio station here that the team is going to have to take into consideration when they start making these cuts, and how that's going to affect what is ultimately the 53-man roster and who they have on the practice squad. So we'll have more about this injury to Kaleb McGary on Joe Patrick on Football. You can check that out on 92.9 The Game's YouTube channel, or wherever you get your podcast, Joe Patrick on Football, and on 92.9 The Game.